Hello there, welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a pick a cup reading for two groups of the collective, and we are going to see what the cups predict for the month of March for you. Thank you for joining me today. Before I start, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel and support my channel by liking the videos and sharing it with your friends. We have two choices here, yellow cup and blue cup. See which one you're more drawn to. Is it the yellow cup or the blue cup? I'll give you a moment. Pick a cup. Okay, we're going to start with the choice of blue cup and see what the month of March has in store for you. In the bottom of the cup, I'm looking at this dark silhouette of a man from behind. And first of all, this is someone who is thinking, deeply thinking, strategizing. This could absolutely be you or someone around you who is playing a big role this month. I see money coming. This is foundational money, not just random cash. This feels like income that builds, something solid, something that sticks. And right next to him, a big white pig head. White is purity, clean money. Pig is abundance, wealth, prosperity. This is financial blessing energy. This month has a strong material growth energy. Someone is either investing, saving smartly, or receiving something they've been waiting on. From this man's head, all these thoughts are spilling out. A colorful white fish. Fish means abundance, but colorful fish means opportunity that excites you. This could be creative income, something fun, something different. It's not boring money, it's something that feels aligned with you. Then I see a Mexican hat or a fedora. This is travel vibes, cultural expansion, stepping into confidence. Fedora energy is, I know what I'm doing. This month, someone is stepping into a more stylish, visible version of themselves. You may present yourself differently. You're going to have a new image and new vibe this month. Then there's a home. Home is stability. Could be thinking about moving, renovating, or emotionally building a safer space. For some of you, working from home or earning from home is highlighted. And a cross, which means protection, a spiritual support. You are being guided. There is a decision this month, but you're protected while making it. I see two white bow ties. Because they're white, the outcome is clean, positive, and beneficial for you. This is you stepping into rooms that require polish, dress-up energy, professional vibe, elevated social circle. Two bow ties means two agreements, two meetings, two important conversations that require diplomacy. White means peaceful outcome. You'll need charm this month, and you have it. On the other side of this silhouette, I see head of a white goat. Goat is ambition, climbing, Capricorn energy, hard work paying off. But white goat, this is honest ambition, clean leadership, someone stubborn but successful. This could be you leveling up. This month I see expansion, elevation, evolution. Expansion is strong here, especially financially, because I see several dots, which means small money, small wins, little payments adding up, multiple sources. This is not one big thing only, it's accumulation. I see letter E could relate to a name, place that could be important for you in this month. I see several white skulls. Don't get scared. Skulls mean ending old thought patterns, mental rebirth. You are shedding old fears, especially around money and stability. I also see several planes, which indicates literal travels or plans on traveling. It means trips, travel, progress, gradual rise. It also could be steady rise and success. It's a steady takeoff. This month starts grounded, ends elevated. So the general overview of this month is financial growth, big thinking, protected decisions, ambition rising, travel or expansion energy, and ending old fear mindset. Someone is planning something bigger than they're saying out loud. And I'm telling you right now, by the end of this month, you will feel more powerful than you did at the beginning. Moving into the home section of the cup, I see a white circle with one dot inside white circle. This is powerful. A circle is completion, wholeness, protection. The dot in the center, focus, intention. Something becomes very clear this month inside your home life. It can also symbolize a new seed, something small that grows, a new idea about living situation, a new beginning at home, or even pregnancy, energy for some. But overall, centeredness, peace, emotional alignment. I see a scene of a snowy, quiet suburb with look-alike townhouses. Since this is March, yes, snow can literally represent the season. But spiritually, snow is silence, calm, stillness, things moving slower than expected. March feels quieter in your home life, more private, more reflective. You may stay in more. Focus on comfort, reset your energy. Townhouses also show community but boundaries. You are close to others, but still in your own space. So this month is about peaceful coexistence, not isolation, but controlled social energy. I see a white dress shirt with a long tie. Again, this is formal energy entering the home section. This could mean a formal guest coming to your home, or it could be an official discussion happening at home, or you preparing for something important from home. It can also symbolize responsibility, being put together, handling something maturely inside your private life. I see two small white fish. It means blessing in the household, partnership energy, emotional harmony between two people. Could be couple energy improving. I see one major opportunity that benefits two people, shared financial or emotional gain. White fish especially means peaceful abundance, not chaotic, not dramatic. It means calm blessing. So March home energy overall is quiet, centered, peaceful. A slightly slower pace, formal or important discussion inside the home, emotional or financial blessing connected to household. This feels like a stabilizing month for your private life. Let's see how this month starts. This is what the beginning of the month looks like, the first week or so. I see a big brown beehive. The beehive is classic busy energy, which means organization, structure, productivity. It also means that you are planning on your work or projects carefully. It speaks of community effort, could be colleagues, neighbors, or family all contributing. It has practical, serious energy. So the start of March is about getting organized. There's a lot of activity quietly building behind the scenes. Think of it like a preparation phase. Your foundation is being built, even if you don't see results immediately. This also suggests early money or work activity, small, steady, methodical gains starting the month. I see symbol of Eiffel Tower. This is a symbol of travel, aspiration, or public visibility. Could be literal travel or planning a trip. Could also mean aiming high, thinking about big goals or dreams. Since it's early March, this energy says the month starts with a sense of ambition or looking outward, but quietly. You're planning more than acting right away. It also could mean public recognition or something iconic in your social or professional life. March begins calmly, not chaotic, not rushed. There's a reflective energy. The beginning of the month is a time to mentally prepare. It starts with low drama. This quiet start supports everything else. It allows planning, reflection, and laying groundwork before events pick up. I see a tent or teepee shows temporary setup, exploration, or flexibility. Could be a literal outdoor activity or trip. Could mean early adjustments at work or home, temporary arrangements. It also suggests you're testing the waters before committing. In early days of this month, you're exploring, evaluating, and seeing what fits before diving in. I see a silhouette that is stretching its body. It means waking up, getting ready. It is talking about physical energy, taking care of your body, as well as mental energy, preparing for challenges. It means that you are taking early action, warming up before the big game of the month. It's literally a get ready symbol. Early March says start slow, stretch, and prepare for activity ahead. I see a girl here, a girl with long dark hair floating in a sky. This is a dreamy, imaginative symbol. It means creativity, intuition, inspiration, feeling light, reflective, or visionary. Could also represent ideas or messages coming to you from outside. Early March brings a hint of inspiration or creative opportunity. Pay attention to your dreams, write down your dreams, listen to your intuition, and therefore you can achieve mental clarity. You will see that ideas will appear seemingly out of nowhere, and these thoughts will be very important. I see a big white hand mirror. A mirror is reflection, awareness, and insight. So look at yourself, your plans, and your intentions. Assess early progress and personal energy. Could mean literal self care or grooming for an early event. Early March says take stock, reflect, and prepare. Consider both appearance and attitude. This is also tied to formal or public events later. How you present yourself may matter. So, early days of March, I see that you have a quiet and reflective start. Think of early March as the calm before the organized, structured, money and home focused energy we already saw. It's your prep week, slow, steady, and thoughtful. Let's look at the middle of the month. Mid March, I see an active energy. This is the part of the month when things start to move, expand, and get more active. It's the bridge between the quiet early month and the later financial, home focused growth we've already explored. I see several open books, and it has light color. Books talk about knowledge, learning, communication. This symbol also means that you might find yourself study, research, or gathering information. It could be work-related learning, reading contracts, studying for exams, or learning new skills. Open books mean transparency and clarity. Things become visible and understandable. So mid-March is about getting informed, making decisions with full knowledge, and expanding mental clarity. I see a menorah. The symbol of menorah represents tradition, ritual, or structured planning. It is about family or community connection. You will have obligations or traditions to honor, family events, cultural or professional rituals, or structured schedules. On the other hand, the menorah is a Jewish symbol representing tradition, ritual, and light. It suggests connection to Jewish culture, faith, or heritage. Could be family, community, or cultural practices influencing this time of month. It also represents guidance, clarity, and structured routines, like the way light guides in darkness. Practically, this could mean mid-March events or obligations related to family, community, or religious cultural traditions. Pay attention to rituals, traditions, or structured guidance. This could show up as family gatherings, community events, or simply leaning on values and structured planning inspired by your heritage. I see a cowboy here, silhouette of a cowboy who is dancing and shooting into the air. This is a high energy, adventurous symbol. Could represent action, celebration, or showing off confidence. Could also indicate risk taking or standing your ground in a situation. Shooting into the air signals making a statement, asserting yourself publicly or socially. Mid-March brings situations where you need courage, confidence, and bold action. Someone may assert themselves or inspire you to act. I see so many silhouettes here. Another one is a dark silhouette with short wing, wearing a World War II style hat and riding an animal. This is a very dynamic symbol. Wing says that there is potential to rise, move fast, or take flight. WW2 hat talks about strategy, discipline, readiness for challenge. Riding an animal or running could mean action, momentum, and pursuing goals. So mid-month energy is moving forward with focus and determination. You will be taking calculated action, possibly with a new responsibility or challenge that requires courage and skill. I see a bird's nest with one white egg inside it. Egg means new beginning, potential, and growth. A single egg here means that you will be faced with a focused opportunity or project. Nest also means safety, home, and care. Around 15th of March, you will be presented with a small but important opportunity at work, home, or personal life. It's nurturing energy, you protect it, and it has potential to grow later in the month. Think about it as one seed that can become something bigger if handled carefully. Let's explore the energy of second half of March. This is the rise to the end of the month. I see messenger or a page delivers an offering. This offering could be messages, invitations, or small opportunities. This could be a literal person bringing you something as a document, a gift, or information. Someone may reach out with an offer, a proposal, or a kind gesture. So the energy here is about receiving, not initiating. It's a small but meaningful beginning to the social interaction part of the month. I see a saxophone which means celebration, music, joy, and social atmosphere. Could represent going to parties, cultural events, or musical gatherings. Also symbolizes creativity and emotional expression. The second half of March, there will be fun, social vibes, or moments where you could express yourself freely. You may attend a gathering or just feel more playful and outgoing. I see a seahorse. The seahorse can symbolize romantic or intimate connections. And traditionally, it's linked to fertility and male energy. In your cup, it could suggest a male lover, new romantic attention, or a fertile period for relationships. It may also indicate someone steadily is supportive or protective of you. He has a protective nature. So, March's later weeks may bring romantic or intimate opportunities. Or you could be with someone who provides a stability in love. I see a waiter dressed like a clown wearing an Egyptian square hat, rushing and bringing something. This is a dynamic, rushing figure carrying something. Could be someone serving, delivering, or presenting at a social or formal event. Egyptian square hat has a formal or ceremonial energy. He is taking wide steps, which indicates movement, progress, and energy in social or professional spheres. Inside the body of this figure, there are several white bubbles, which can represent money, resources, or small payments. So the whole thing means a formal event or party which may involve financial exchange or gifts. It can be a high society dinner, formal gathering, or professional celebration that you will attend. I see balloons. Balloon is used in celebrations, joyful and light-hearted events. Could be literal parties, milestones, or symbolic of raising your mood or social status. Anyhow, it reinforces social festive energy in late March. I see bow tie again. As I said before, bow tie is about formal dress code, high society party, or official event. The second half of March may involve social gatherings that require polish and presentation. I see head of a cow above an open necklace, a pricey necklace. These symbols talk money and financial abundance. Necklace is luxury, high value item, or material reward. So, practically, financial gain or valuable acquisition may appear at the end of March. Could be a bonus, gift, or small investment paying off. Purchasing jewelry or receiving jewelry. I see you among friends, family, or social connections. There will be more gatherings, collaborations, or you will be among supportive people in late March. I see numbers 7 and 8, or could be 78. 7 is a lucky number, also number of introspection, spiritual alignment, and divine planning. 8, on the other hand, is the number of material success, abundance, and earthly achievements. As 78, it is about a spiritual and material balance. It all means that you will see results of early planning, both emotionally and financially, things will align. I see a brown heart alone here. A lone heart here by itself is like self-love, relationship with yourself, emotions just for you. You might be alone, but you are not lonely as long as you love yourself. You are grounded, stable, and you offer practical affection to others and to yourself. So in whole, I see a quiet ending for this month for you. No major conflicts or surprises, and the month ends calmly and steadily. All the energy of planning, growth, and social events is resolved peacefully. Overall predictions for this month is that early weeks you will start quiet, reflective, and preparatory. You lay down, planning, organizing, and laying the foundation. Mid-month, the energy becomes active, bold, and strategic. You will gather knowledge, act with confidence, and you will be having the chance to nurture opportunities. Late month will be social, celebratory, and rewarding for you. There will be formal events and material gains. A romantic relationship energy bring a calm, satisfying conclusion. Money and material growth will be present this month. You will be attending social and formal events. Emotionally, you will be grounded. And if you are religious, you will participate in cultural or traditional ceremonies and receive guidance. This month is a month of preparation, growth, celebration, and balance for you. You move from quiet reflection to strategic action, and finally to joyful reward. You're basically building, shining, and harvesting all in one month. A steady, quiet emotional energy dominates the late month. Not dramatic romance, but stable, mature connection. Could be self-love, household harmony, or dependable relationships. Excellent. Good luck to you. Let's take a look at the yellow cup. See what this month has in store for you. I see your middle section is full of random, unmeaningful shapes and lines. This usually represents background energy, noise, or daily distractions. Practically, what this month has in store for you is a lot of small, minor events or interruptions that don't carry much weight. Nothing major is hidden here. Think of it as white noise in your life. This month, you better ignore the noise and stay focused on the important things. Don't get distracted by small, meaningless drama. Keep your eyes on the goals, the important plans, and the people who matter. Now let's first dive into the home and personal life symbols. I see a clear white square here. The color white is good. It means purity, peace, and square means stability and foundation. It suggests calm, grounded energy in your domestic space. Your home life or personal base is stable and secure this month. I see a dark baby dino here, and it's roaring. A baby dino means a new beginnings, growth, or perhaps raw potential, but the roar suggests energy, excitement, or small surprises at home. Could be a new project, a pet, or even a young family member bringing liveliness to your house and home space and environment. I see a shape of a man wearing a Mexican hat and a big pipe, smoking a big pipe, and or playing harmonica. This is a fun, musical, and playful energy in your home. The man with the hat and harmonica suggests joyful creativity, music, and playful communication in your domestic space. Could indicate a fun visitor coming to you, or family entertainment, or a small festive, a small gathering. I see a duck and a small dark tortoise. A tortoise obviously means that slow and steady wins the race. It means a slow progress, patience, and long-term planning. But a duck brings small joys. It means things floating along calmly. Together, it means that in your home life this month, small but meaningful progress will happen steadily, even if it's quiet and not obvious. Your home life this month feels like a calm, a stable base with small, playful surprises and creative energy, and also a steady, a slow growth or small joys. There's balance here, stability with liveliness, with patience. Nothing overwhelming, just a steady, pleasant flow in your domestic and personal matters. Let's look at the first half of the month, early to mid-month. I see a white house with a triangle, a steep roof, a happy face, letter Y, and key. This house reiterates that there is stability and safe foundation in your home life. Triangle steep roof talks about success and growth, upward movement, ambition. I see a happy face in this house. This is positive energy at home, or it can be that you are happy with your personal projects. I see you are given choices. You are going to make a decision as if you are at a crossroad. You may face important decisions early in the month. I see that there is perhaps a case of buy or sell of a house, or moving to a new place and receiving a key to a new resident. You are unlocking something. New opportunities will present itself to you, and you will have access to something, as if doors will be open, and or you will find solutions to things you've been working on. So the first few weeks of this month will bring a stable, positive energy at home or in your personal life, where choices and opportunities emerge. There's a sense of unlocking new possibilities, and you're finding your way through some decisions that could lead to growth or purchasing a house. I see a rocking chair next to the letter T. It means slow, steady, and reflective movement. It possibly is a sign of patience and comfort. You need to be mindful of time and tradition. Letter T could be the initial of a person or a place that is important to you. So slower, reflective moments in the first half of month is shown here. You are thinking carefully and taking your time before making decisions. It's comforting energy. Maybe even you will be spending some personal time contemplating in peaceful environment. I see a big white car. A big white car represents movement and freedom. This could also be travel, transportation, or a big change coming. Maybe even a purchase, like a new car or a big vehicle. Or it could be new opportunities that requires moving and allows you to go places, literally or figuratively. There will be a practical or a literal purchase or trip, or the sense that things are finally moving forward. It could be that you will be making a major decision or investment. I see a monkey on a tree branch next to a letter X, and they are all dark. This symbol feels like there's a shadow energy, suggesting that in early to mid-month, you might face challenges or unexpected detours. The monkey and X show that a playful or tricky situations could arise where you have to adapt quickly. The tree branch, on the other hand, talks about growth and attachment to a tree as a support. It means that you need to find support and not let distractions pull you off course. Stay focused. The advice here is if you want to play hard, then you need to work hard as well. I see 3 small white hearts, and shadow of a sad man in a submission pose, as if he is defeated and possibly is in a situation of feeling low. The sad man suggests that some emotional or relationship challenges may arise, and you or someone close to you might feel a sense of loss or sadness about something. This could be related to family, relationships, or personal decisions. There may be some emotional ups and downs, especially around relationships or commitments. The hearts show that love and emotional connections are still at the core and emotional support is available. But there might be moments that someone need to compromise or let go. I see a big white brain. A brain symbolizes mental clarity, thoughts, decision making, and intellectual progress. This is a clear signal that your thoughts and mind will be sharp and alert. You'll likely be able to solve problems and make important decisions with clear reasoning. Your mental energy will be strong and you will likely have insights or clarity on important matters. You will have all you need for focus and rational thinking. I see the Eiffel Tower here, same as the other cup. The Eiffel Tower stands for ambition, vision, and expansion. It's a symbol of reaching new heights and big dreams. This could be related to travel, career growth, or setting bigger goals for yourself. It could literally mean a trip or travel plan to Paris, France. Sometimes when some symbols appear several times in both cups, it could relate to a certain collective society or country. I remember years ago, before the situation with Israel and Palestine started, I kept seeing Jewish and Muslim symbols like mosque, menorah, or other indications that something was about to happen. Those days, I used to interpret it in terms of a personal and individual affect. But now I think that would be a good idea to mention the societal effect of these symbols also. So today I keep seeing Eiffel Tower. Could be something related to French government. The Eiffel Tower is very much associated with France, especially Paris, a symbol of romance, culture, art, and global influence. So in your cup, when the Eiffel Tower shows up, it could mean a few different things. Travel or movement related to France, or a French influence. Or it could be the desire for bigger dreams, global recognition, or artistic expression. It could also suggest romantic energy, as the Eiffel Tower is a famous symbol of romance and love, or cultural exploration. So this symbol could be guiding you toward expanding your horizons, whether that's visiting a new place, embracing new cultures, or just feeling the pull to take bigger steps toward your dreams. Anyhow, earlier this month for you will be about expansion and visibility, perhaps in your career or personal life. You might feel the urge to dream big, go after bigger goals, or even take a trip perhaps to Europe or a step toward a major life milestone. The first half of March is a mix of positive opportunities, decisions, and emotional challenges. You'll feel stable and clear at home, with opportunities to unlock doors to new possibilities. There may be moments of patience and reflection, but also some big decisions or purchases coming your way. You could face some emotional ups and downs, possibly feeling sadness or doubt about a relationship or commitment, but you'll also have the mental clarity needed to navigate it. March is a month of ambition, and you may feel the urge to expand or aim higher. whether in your career, relationships, or personal goals. Let's take a look at the middle of the month events. I see a big dark baby ant with white face. Ant means hard work, and baby ant could be small beginnings, hard work, and teamwork. But the darkness could indicate hidden challenges or tasks that would feel overwhelming for you. White face of this ant here talks about purity and new beginnings. So mid-month, you may feel like you're carrying a heavy load or dealing with tasks, and you feel you need to put a lot of effort. However, the white face suggests that clarity will be coming with it, and you will see the reason behind the hardship and work pressure. I see several prehistoric birds and a vulture. This means instincts, primal energy, or past experiences influencing the present. Vulture, on the other hand, means transformation, releasing the old and making a space for the new. So in the middle of this month, you will be revisiting old issues, and you will be given the wisdom to resolve them once and for all. The vulture indicates a clearing out of what no longer serves you, making room for something new. It could be about letting go of old patterns to allow growth. I see a phoenix flying and carrying a brown heart. The bird phoenix means rebirth, transformation, rising from the ashes and having a new beginning. Brown is the color of earth, and so brown heart means being grounded and having a stable love or emotions. Could mean earthly love, family, or real world connections. Altogether, they mean a powerful transformation is taking place. The phoenix suggests that you may be rising from a difficult situation or emotional challenge. The brown heart shows that it's tied to something stable like family, love, or long-term commitments, and that you're emerging as stronger and more grounded. This is a time of healing and emotional renewal. I see a vertical road opens amidst all chaos and uncertainty, ending with a white heart. Road could be a path, journey, or a direction in life. In mid-March, despite the chaos and uncertainty that might surround you, a clear path will begin to emerge, like a road opening amidst the storm. By following this path, you will reach a sense of emotional fulfillment and clarity. By staying calm and focused, even through challenges, your heart will lead you to peace. Listen to your heart and trust your gut. I see a salamander which shows a potential for betrayal. The idea of betrayal could indicate that someone in your life may not be as trustworthy as they appear, or you may have recently experienced a small betrayal. This symbol warns to stay aware of those around you. Someone may not be acting in your best interest, and this could lead to a disappointment or a small betrayal. But it seems you will adapt and bounce back quickly, keeping the situation in perspective. Here, there's a shape looks like an ancient Egyptian head of a woman with animal legs, her tail facing the future, and she is carrying a tray of fruit. The woman's head suggests that intuition, knowledge, and ancient wisdom will guide you, while her animal legs remind you to stay grounded and connected to your basic instincts. The tray of fruit indicates that there is fertility and potential for growth. Mid-March brings abundant opportunities, and you may find that nourishing your growth now will pay off later. Mid-March brings some chaos and uncertainty, but also it brings powerful transformation an opportunity. You'll encounter emotional renewal, which is shown by the bird phoenix. Also, you will be offered a road to mental clarity, and the potential for growth will be put in front of you in a basket. The vulture and prehistoric birds are advising you to release old patterns and make a space for new experiences. Also, stay alert for small betrayals from people you wouldn't expect, or perhaps getting involved in tricky situations. Overall, you will be able to adapt, rise above, and find the emotional fulfillment you need. Now, let's look at the second half of March. I see face of a man, only nose and white facial hair, showing here no eyes. No eyes could mean that there will be a sense of blindness or not seeing the full picture. This image suggests that in the second half of March, you may face situations where your intuition is guiding you, but you may not have full clarity about everything. Trust your instincts, even if you don't have the complete picture. Nose here means that make sure things pass the smell test before proven as fact. It's wisdom and experience that will help you navigate. I see a white face of another man. Looks like Jesus. It's a bony face with long nose and bright eyes. This face is full of light and a spiritual energy. Jesus-like face suggests a spiritual guidance, healing, or compassion. Bright eyes means enlightenment and deep understanding. This symbol indicates that spiritual guidance or enlightenment and awakening will enter your life in the second half of the month. You might experience heightened awareness, emotional healing, or divine intervention to help you make key decisions or overcome obstacles. I see a dark water spout. Water spout is a force of nature, emotional release and energy. But when it is dark, it could mean stormy and turbulent emotions or pent-up energy that needs to be released. You may encounter emotional release or a situation where your hidden feelings or your frustrations come to the surface. The darkness suggests it may not be easy or comfortable, but this emotional cleansing will ultimately clear the air and bring relief. I see a beautiful symbol of a crane standing here. Crane is all about grace, balance, and patience. It also represents long-term commitment and watching over things. It is telling you to approach the second half of March with grace and patience. You may have to wait for the right moment or balance between stillness and movement. Be mindful and aware things will unfold at their own pace. I see a ram. Ram is symbol of strength, determination, and forward movement. A strong energy emerges in the second half of March, pushing you to be determined and resilient. You may need to push through obstacles or make bold moves, but with grounded strength. Be sure to be assertive and take charge. There is here two white wide rectangles. Wide rectangles are opportunity, security, and success. The white suggests that it's beneficial to you. These two rectangles suggest two distinct opportunities arriving in the second half of the month. You may be faced with choices that will help you build a strong foundation or offer a sense of security. These are stable, solid options that you can build upon for the future. I see a small, short, vertical road ending with a horseshoe. This is a short, quick path to good luck, a quick, short journey or decision. It suggests that You may take a swift action or decision that will bring positive results, or that good fortune, good luck, protection, and positive outcomes will come to you quickly. I see here a long faded color cityscape with high rises and smoke going up from factories. This suggests that there may be urban life or work-related opportunities emerging, but they may not be as clear as you'd like. The smoke suggests a shift or transition happening in your professional life, and it may take some time to fully see the results. Something rising up. Be patient and know that things are evolving in the background. I see a big dark monkey with hands up and dancing. You might face some disruptions or unexpected events, but the monkey dancing suggests that you can adapt and find fun in the chaos. There will be light-hearted, playful energy with monkey dancing. Go with the flow and maintain a positive attitude, even when things feel a bit out of control. Towards the end of the second half of March, you may receive a small financial gain. It may not be huge, but it's an indication of steady progress and a reward for your hard work or patience. In the second half of March, things begin to shift dramatically. There's a lot of spiritual insight and emotional energy at play, such as Jesus-like face, water spout, and crane. There are indicating clearing of old emotional baggage and the focus on a spiritual healing. With Ram showing up brings you a strength, determination, and forward momentum in your personal life or career. Some solid opportunities coming your way. A quick decision or action will lead to good luck. Career-wise, things may still feel uncertain, but they are transitioning toward growth. You may also experience moments of disruption, but the key message is to adapt and dance through it. Always maintain a positive attitude. Financially, expect a small but steady amount of money to come in, offering you a sense of security. Overall, March begins with stability and small joys at home, moves into decision-making, peaks with mid-month transformation, renewal, and adaptability, and ends with spiritual insight, practical opportunities, and small but real rewards. While there may be chaos or emotional turbulence at times, the cup consistently shows paths to clarity, growth, and fulfillment, emphasizing and advising you to be patient, wise, and adaptable. In March, you will have stability and comfort at home. Decision-making and opportunities early in the month will present itself. You will encounter emotional and transformative experiences mid-month. Also, spiritual clarity, practical growth, and good luck later in the month. There will be a small but meaningful financial gain. Excellent. Good luck to you. All right, we reached the end of this monthly reading. Thank you for being here. I hope you liked the video and the reading. If it resonates with you, please make sure to comment down below, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends. Till next time, bye.